Mbc has different range of channels. Mbc One, which is the first channels launched in London in 1992. And once we moved to Dubai, we launched the rest. We are about 17 channels. We have Mbc 4 as a playout. We have Mbc Kids. We have news, also Arabiya and Arabiya Al-Hadath. And we recently launched Mbc Pro Sport, 4 channels that dedicated for Saudi leagues. So it's not only a single channel. We are a bouquet of 17 offer channels. We have expanded in different locations. We have in Beirut, we have in Cairo, and we have in Saudi Arabia. But this time, even the headquarters is not enough for us.
Our aim was to move out the Mbc studio facilities to Studio City, building a complete studio facility for Mbc 1 and Mbc 3, comprising of 2 galleries, audio room, MCR, CARs.
So we have published a tender,
And TSL won the RFP, and they were a delight to work with when it came to commercial negotiations. Extremely cooperative.
Our main challenge was actually the timeline. We had really tight timeline where we had to deliver end of 2016. As a result, we had other challenges where, last-minute changes and on-site condition changes, which required a lot of, coordination between the vendors.
The challenge also here is to connect this facility to our headquarters, where the whole setup is built already there. The facility is 15 kilometers away from the headquarters. So deadline is fixed, and the site is not ready, and the time is running so fast. So these 3 factors drove us to ask TSL to build something off-site and then rebuild it again in the premises.
TSL has 30 years of experience of not only putting systems together, but putting systems off-site, where we use what we call a pre-build methodology, and we put the systems as they would be on the customer's premise, physically and in terms of operational usability.
We doubled the work, but at the end we had a very solid setup.
So for the first time, we were using interplay delivery. That's a feature which allows content to be delivered between 2 Avid systems across facilities. A system that's live and a system that's not live.
The commitment and the flexibility they showed during the project discussion, the design, they were really amazing. Their reputation also was one of the major factors to select TSL. And also I need to mention here, Sohail was really a very supportive person to Mbc.
TSL did a fantastic job because they're so flexible. They know what they're doing, and especially Sohail, he's a walking encyclopedia for broadcast engineering. Hats off to him.
The changes we made during the construction was really tough. Production sometimes they come up with some new ideas during the construction, but they made it in really an amazing way.
So our approach was we from day one we had experts within the group. I brought with me a bit of MAM background. We had baseband experts, we had audio experts, we had civil expertise as well. It was the intellectual and collective property of this group, along with close collaboration with Mbc, specifically Mbc's engineering team. One of the key things TSL did within this project was we implemented Dante. Dante is a protocol which allows you to have audio over IP. For delivering Dante, obviously we had our senior network architect on board who was in Dubai to configure the switches. We had our lead audio architect, James, out here to ensure that that's implemented properly.
The outcome of this project, it was I'm very proud of it. It really met our expectations and it did exceed it. We had in the studio some technologies that were introduced for the first time in the region, like the social media tower, the size of the catwalk, video wall. So all of these were really great achievements. Hopefully, we'll have further successes ahead.
TSL exceeded our expectations. This is not only my opinion. We are very robust with our supplier management, and we take a lot of feedback during the year over a vendor that we work with. and this is a holistic feedback. Everyone has commented brilliantly on TSL's performance. They have ranked over and above expectations.
We service all the channels for the Mbc group, mainly Mbc One, Mbc Action, Mbc 3 for kids, and any other channels. Most of the shows we produce is live. We do also recorded shows. We have 5 days a week morning show, 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes we have any special events or holidays or any coverage, special coverage. And we do news as well for Mbc One, 7 days a week.
They met our expectations. They met Mbc standard design and quality and infrastructure needs.
I'd like to highlight actually TSL and how they were so proactive when it came to facing these challenges. They were really cooperative when it came to on-site changes and challenges, so they helped a lot, and being flexible, accommodating others. So yeah, it was a good experience overall.
TSL and our engineering department, they did a very good job about the requirements we asked. It's very efficient. It adapts our workflow. It's working smoothly. We don't have any technical issues, and they gave us a very good support.